Hello my fellow mayors, and welcome once again to perafilozof City Skylines videos. In this one I'll be continuing to play in the city in which I plan to reach 1 million population on the hard mode. If you have followed my previous episodes, you know that now I have switched over from using the offices to a lot more commercial. I've also added some more industry in some places in order to be able to have enough goods and not have to import them. At the moment I'm actually exporting some, but I try to keep it balanced and below 1000 exports and definitely no imports. I've planned on a new city expansion over here, for which I have already straightened out the railway. Now I'm thinking of changing the way I'm placing the cargo terminals, because I've noticed that these have some problems getting their influence around, also that their usage is not so good, and also, yeah, you see I get some of these problems like here, where I have these triangle intersections for the trains, and they end up getting stuck waiting onto each other to move. At the moment the problem appears to be down to the railway stations, not the intersection. The trains themselves, I really hope that I can get rid of this problem. Now I could try making this intersection here a little bit bigger so that an entire train can fit and not end up getting stuck like this. And let's see, where is this one? I think he's trying to go, yeah, that way. Like I said, I will have to see what I can do about this and fix this problem, but I will try not to make the same mistake at any other places. I also have the similar problem here, but with the reduction of the budget down to 50%, I hope that it will reduce the number of the trains and prevent this problem from happening again. The other problem is the amount of dead folks, because I increased my population at one time by around 50,000 by using that mod that fills all the homes, which means that it makes the homes take up the maximum amount of households per home. I ended up getting around 50,000 more sims, which has led to, as you can see, the fact that a lot of people die at the same time. You can see here that my senior percentage is very low now. This is because, as you can see, most of them have died off. Now my debt care has to take care of this if it can without there being abandoned residential buildings. I've also almost managed to fill, and I just did, my third cemetery. The third one was where? Good question. I think it might be over here. Yeah, here it is. So now I have 3 filled cemeteries, which means that I've just unlocked the Plaza of the Dead, which means that I've also unlocked all the necessary buildings to build a fusion power plant. And because I'm trying to switch over from the solar power plants, which cost me around 24,000 at the moment, onto one single building that would just cost 10,000 per week. So that is what I will do at the moment. I do have some room here. I will pause the game. I will seem to end up having all these monuments next to each other, the ones that I use at least. But let's see where I'm going to be fitting this one. I wonder how much would it cost to move this thing. Oh, 500,000. So annoying. Luckily I have plenty more where that came from, so move that, build all the necessary prerequisite buildings, so that would be the Plaza of the Dead. I just need to actually find some space for this, and I don't have any here, so I have to make up some space. Let's see, over here I have some roads. Because I won't actually have to keep these unique buildings after I build the monuments, I will just build them up here, all that are required, and then just destroy them later on. So, where do we have the next one? Eden Project, Fusion Power Plant. Level 3 would be Fusion Power Plant, here we go. Level 4 one would be, which one? Let's see, Hadron Collider, I think this one, yes. And then the 5th is the Space Center, and the 6th is the Modern Art Museum. There we go, they're all built. They will all now unlock the Fusion Power Plant, which I will now build over here. Now that that's online and probably needs power and water, which it has over here, connection is made. Now that I've built that, I can once again get rid of all this. So turn them off and then bulldoze them. Not even sure why I'm turning them off. I could have just bulldozed them without turning them off actually. So getting rid of that. And I can get rid of this road as well. So now that I have 16,000 megawatts for 10,000 a week, I can turn off and bulldoze all of my solar power plants. Actually, I'll just bulldoze them, no need to turn them off before bulldozing. Whoops, there goes a piece of the road. Should not have done that. This will also free up some more space for zoning, and usually these things are in the industrial area, which is exactly what I need, a little bit more space in the industrial sectors. Now the only downside of the fusion power plant is the fact that if it goes in flames and gets on fire, I am going to have a shortage of power for the entire city. Now I'm not sure, because I've never built it before, does it even catch on fire? Maybe it doesn't, but I think I've noticed people saying that it does. It's pretty interesting looking. So the trick will be to see, first of all, are all of the parts of my city going to have power? Are they going to be connected? Because those power plants used to be kind of a linchpin in my distribution network, but so far everything seems to have transferred over to that building properly. And not only am I paying 10,000 now for the 16,000 megawatts, I can actually reduce this budget and go probably down to 50%. I'm going to be then producing 8,000 megawatts, and yet still, actually 4,000, yeah, because when you reduce the budget, it reduces a bit more than 50%. If you reduce the budget 50%, you reduce the service quality by 75%. So I'm now producing 4,000 megawatts for a cost of 5,000 per week, which means I'm paying 1.25 credits per week for 1 megawatt, which is pretty damn cheap. And because I do not need the unique buildings anymore, I'm not even paying for them. The power seems to be okay everywhere, so all I need now is to fill up the open up spaces. Now I can zone this as industry, going like this and like this. And some more industry can be fit here, obviously. This is some extra commercial zoning, which I will get rid of. And some more industry over here. The same I will do for the rest of the empty spaces now that I have them freed up. Over here I seem to have a street for commercial, because this part of the city is made a little bit different than the others. So over here I will actually have to zone high density commercial buildings. Not here though, the street is too busy to zone any buildings on, so we'll zone them over here and over here. Let's see, next area over here. Again, I seem to see a busy street plus an area of commercial buildings, so I'll be fine with more commercial buildings here and here. Won't build any over there. Across the street, across the highway actually, we've got more stuff that we can build. So as far as we can see, this is more commercial, and because this area is polluted, at least this far, the commercial sector is filling up all these areas. Although I think I could actually not do commercial here, but put some industry like this, and then commercial over here and here. Okay, that's done. Did I have any other spots? The cemeteries I want even empty because my debt services are busy as it is with all the other stuff they have to do. Okay, connect this. What goes here? So the residential area stopped here as well because of the incineration plants. I think I can actually bulldoze this commercial, add some industry here, add commercial here and here, like so, and then use this area for a commercial area. Yep, that settles that issue. Why is this thing here and not closer to the edge? Yeah, better this way. Alright, next place that I had a solar power plant over here. Not much can be used up here, so I'll leave it empty. But here I can get some good usage for industry. Let's just see these two cross streets are so very close to each other. Not the best placement at all. So if I were to add this here, I would have two streets right next to each other. This actually should have been done a little bit better. Let's see, if this crosses here, I can have the industry go like this, commercial like this, and then bulldoze this street and move the incineration plants onto it. There. That takes care of that as well. How's the population? 290,000. Yeah, I'm currently in the downward spiral, so to speak, when my oldest folks are dying off. Now I'll connect this street and use this part here for more industry, as well as this one over here. This one, well, it's gonna stay empty. Down here, here we go, another spot. So this is street going like this. It hits a pillar here, so no connecting it to anything, but still I can use it to get more zones. How does this go? Let's see, industry like this, to commercial areas like this, and the residential area over here. Excellent. Where do we have more empty spots? Over here. Again, seem to have a street at the wrong place, probably because of the solar power plant used to be here, so now it can be better, although, hitting a pillar it seems. Alright, so get it to here and make a small connection here to move the pillar, reconnect this, destroy this, and there it goes. Commercial goes in here, like so, and the industry goes in here. Over here, let's see, I have this thing which serves no purpose at the moment. I've got the street which should go forward like this. Can connect to something else over here. And in here I get more industry to go onto this street here, onto here, and onto here. Probably can enhance the size of this district now and add this industry into this one. Same goes for this one here, and probably for every other spot where I change this stuff up. So how did this go? Instead of being connected here, it went to the side. Alright, that needs to be fixed. So this is now going to connect. This zone needs to be put back into place. What do we have here? The street can go through here, but I would need a street that can go like this in order to get the more zones. So some more industry would go here, not on this street though. More commercial in here, and a little bit more commercial, and then just a little bit of residential where it can fit and be away from the pollution. Is that all of it? No, I think I have some more places here. This goes through here. Commercial was here, but the pollution is very far away. So once again, I am going to bulldoze this, increase the size of the residential zone, even this big, and then the commercial just over here. This on this to keep the traffic from it, and that pretty much finishes that. Over here pretty much the same thing. The industry is here, going like this at the edge, so that will be filled up. There's commercial in here, no, I think it can be expanded. Why did you go abandoned? Probably nobody took the dead people away. Yeah. I was afraid my residential might start going abandoned due to the dead folks not being picked up, and now that seems to be happening. Let's see, so the industry is here. That's kind of okay because it's close to the pollution anyway, and I'll extend it a little bit more. This is commercial. These two I will get rid of, place residential, but after this it will all be commercial. This thing also went away. What's going on here to fuse services? What exactly could you be missing? Dead care, healthcare. Oh, they probably changed how they feel about this area after I turned off the cemetery. If I were to turn it on, it would probably stop this from happening. Yeah, you see, now it went away. Oh wow, that's a lot of abandoned buildings. Yeah, getting so much population at the same time really wasn't the best thing ever. But I think once this is taken care of and a few generations pass, it will get better because some buildings will go abandoned, new people will move in, they will have different lifespans, and then the whole city will be settled properly once again. So I will just bulldoze all of this stuff that needs bulldozing, and then let the city roll again. Well, I think this will actually take a while because you can see a lot of it is abandoned. I think the city will be fine as long as I can get rid of all the abandoned buildings, move in new sims. Like I said, they will have different ages compared to the sims already moved in, so I won't have the death waves and the and population increases, the downcrease, increase, downcrease. So once that gets under control, it will be much better. I think this would be enough for this video. I didn't get the chance to expand over here, but as you can see, I still have a lot of management over this part of the city. Thank you all for watching, and please stay tuned for more.